This will go for all three of you guys. How do you feel like your energy levels, your health is right now, today?
I feel like it's good. We had a great practice today. A lot of energy. Everybody brought a lot of energy, and we're getting treatment right now after practice. So I feel like we're on a good page and a good route right now.
I think we went back to the basics today. It was an old school practice, so we're trying to create the best habits we can for this Big Ten postseason.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think played a lot of games, and this league is tough. But I think the practice we had today, and we had the day off yesterday, and everybody just focusing more on their bodies because it's late in the season. I feel like everybody is a little tired. We playing in the Big Ten, but we're good now. I think we're ready to go. I think the entire team and coaching staff is excited for the postseason.
You guys have always, throughout your career, played good defense, even when maybe the team hasn't been as good as you wanted to. You've had the ability to lean on that defense. Do you feel like it's been there the last couple games? Because it doesn't, from the outside, look like it's been to the level that you want. And why do you feel like that is?
Yeah. I feel like we got away from a little bit from what's our backbone, what's our staple, what we hang our hat on, what we have hung our hat on in my last 4 years. But not anymore. We talked about it as a team after the previous loss, and that's what we hang our hat on. That's our pride. Like, that's what we do. We guard everybody. Everybody's uncomfortable. Nobody wants to feel comfortable playing Penn State, and that's the brand of basketball we're getting back to, and we're excited, to keep pushing each other each day and get ready for whoever we play on Thursday.
Do you guys feel you were enjoying the 8-game winning streak enough at the time? Pat said that, maybe it wasn't as good of a time as it should have been, and then leading into the 5 out of 6 game losses, did it feel like the mood got a little bit more grim at that point?
Yeah, I think a lot of players on our team, we always say enjoy the moment, be in the moment. So I think when we were on that stretch, we were in the moment, and we were focusing on what the present deals us, and then maybe on our losing streak we look forward too much. But right now it's postseason. We're back in the moment. We have to go 1-0 every day, 1-0 in practice, 1-0 on Thursday. So we just gotta get back to being in the moment, and as you said, enjoying that moment.
Lamar, Coach Chambers talked about there being an element of kind of physical and emotional weariness or fatigue coming out of the Big Ten season. Which one of those is more kind of prevalent, and how do you overcome those things?
I think just for me right now, it's just focusing on the team. Throughout playing the Big Ten, it's always going to be ups and downs. It's never going to be a straight up road. And I was just telling the team, only the strong survive. And I think that's just my mentality going into it. We hit a bump, but I mean, from the highs and the lows, I've been enjoying every part of it. And I think that this team has shown all year how resilient we can be, and also how talented we are. So I'm just excited for the next challenge, and I think playing the Big Ten is more mental than anything. Your bodies are able. It's just about just having that mindset that you can compete at that high level every single night.
And is there a part of you that would just like to get the scoring record thing kind of out of the way, so we're not talking about it, TV's not talking about it, social media's not talking about
Honestly, it? Honestly, yes. I definitely want to get it over with. I want to just focus on, my guys, the guys to the left and right of me. And, the score record, I've said it so many times, score record is cool, but right now I want to focus on championships and winning each game right now.
With your focus being on the Big Ten championship, how do you prepare for a stretch where you would have to win 4 games in 4 days when you guys were looking a little bit tired down the stretch?
It's just mental. I think, we all have so much more to give to each other. And, when you really care about somebody and you really care about, the group of guys and the coaches that are in the room, you're going to leave yourself out there to give more. And I think that, we have that hunger. I think we found that hunger and that determination and that anger again. and we're just excited to just go out and unleash it on whoever's next.
When you guys were winning, it seemed like you were not particularly fazed by the moment. It didn't matter who you were playing or how many games you had won in a row. You just looked sort of relaxed. How do you get back to that when games are, ostensibly going to be more, not important, but there's more pressure in the postseason than there is, week 6 of the regular season?
I think when you look at going to a game and look at the outcome and like, hey, we could go home, that you're going to feel that pressure. But if you look at it as a way like, I'm going into this game, I'm going to do everything it takes for to represent the name on the jersey, and the guys in the circle and guys that we put in work for. And it's just you're just going out and playing, you're going out and protecting your brother, and going out and leaving it all on the floor. And if we do that, we'll live with any result. But I think when we go into games with that mindset, I don't think there's many teams that can beat us.
Do you feel like you might be a better postseason team in a certain respect?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
And Jamari, I've just wondered this all year. Why do you wear 2 different shoes during games?
I wore that because Kobe, one for Kobe and one for my cousin that just passed from breast cancer. So I just want to play that game for them.
Gotcha.
John, for you, Pat described Mike's status as day-to-day. You obviously had that stretch your freshman year where Mike wasn't available. You knew he wasn't available. Do you draw on that at all, not knowing, I guess, what Mike's availability might be coming up?
It's just day-to-day with me, too. I'm always saying stay in the moment. And, I just practice against Mike, and he's the one that makes me better every day. He's the one that challenges me. I have to box out one of the best second jumpers in the Big Ten every day. I have to go up against him in the post every day. So it's just one day at a time, and staying true to who you are. And going back to your question, you said we were relaxed, and that's because we had our backbone of defense. It didn't matter if the threes fell, if we missed a layup or 2. We knew we were going to go back and defend and stay in front of our man, find bodies. We knew that was our backbone. That's why we could feel relaxed and play like that.
Any other questions for these gentlemen?
Yeah, maybe one more.
Sorry.
Lamar, for you to have the longevity that you've had in terms of games started,
Yeah.
could you have anticipated? I mean, do you feel fortunate, I guess, at all that in your career here you haven't had to miss a game?
Yeah, I definitely feel blessed. I'm just grateful that I get to play, with these guys, get to play the game that I love each day, and I'm blessed that I haven't missed a game yet. So, it's definitely a huge blessing, and I'm just excited for the future. Keep it going.